Everyone, thanks for joining me in my life on the hill. My name is Tracy. Today I'll be doing my own pedicure, and as you can tell, this is so hard to do, but hey, I got it done. And what I like to do is soak my polish in warm water because it's in my room. It's the temperature is it's either cold or hot, but in this case it's cold right now, so it becomes very solid. So that toe right there, I had a dumbbell that fell on my toe, and that's why it looks like that. And I went ahead and put on the gel base coat, and I told you in prior videos that I don't like putting gel polish on my toes because it's hard to come off, but I end up using a peel off base coat, but I put it on after the base coat because I don't mind leaving the base coat on. That's not really a problem, and I didn't know how that right there, the peel off base coat, would do on my natural nail, so that's why I did it this way. So I went ahead and did that to all of my 10 toes. And again, I'm sorry for the ugly little ratchet one right there that looks like it's kind of pissed with the whole world. And I hate my feet looking like this. This happened to me once before, and it took like, you know, your nails normally take like 6 months to grow out. So I'm using this beautiful Madame Glam hot pink, and it was kind of out of the water for a little period of time, so it kind of got a little bit thicker. But another trick to doing that, which I didn't do, I see people use like candle warmer. They put the polish on top of candle warmer. I have a baby warmer that I put around the baby wipes that I used to have for the kids. My sister had given it to me, and it's you put the whole cloth around the baby with wipes, and it keeps it warm. And so I was thinking of doing this, but I don't know why I didn't. But anyways, I ended up getting, you know, it ended up getting a little bit thicker, but you know, I was too lazy to get up, I guess, and look for it. But that's the other Madame Glam white. I am doing the you know, half solid color and half flowers. If you have a longer or wider nail bed, this will look so much prettier, you guys. But for some reason, like, I have stumpy toes. Like they're a nice size. I like them. Actually, I don't know. I guess, like, I don't know if it's. I feel like the older I'm getting, the shorter my nail beds are getting, but it's okay. I was still able to get polish on. Like, it's hard because it runs into like my nail bed kind of like disappear into my cuticles, and it, you know, it's like hard to put polish on there, especially when it's extra thick. But that's a trick to do, you guys. Just make sure. I see that I'm trying to remember the brand, but they have like a shaker that shakes any kind of liquid, and spinner, it spins it on there. And but it's really expensive. It's like almost $200 or $300. So this works for me. It's just like I said, I totally forgot to get the warmer, and then if you keep the water hot, it will stay you know, not so thick. So I hope everyone's doing well in these crazy times. And you know, I see a lot of people posting memes about coming out of this with like bushy eyebrows, gray in their hair, and you know, grown out like nails from, you know, not be able to get a fill and everything. It's kind of funny, but in reality, hey, it's, you know, if we don't, a lot of us, we spoil ourselves to go get that stuff done, and that sometimes we forget to do it ourselves, that we don't know what we're doing. For me, I am never plucking my eyebrows because it's just too painful. I went one time to Belize, and my husband's cousin was like wanting to hold me down and just pluck away, and I'm like, no, I'm okay. And I went one time to the mall to get that threading done, and she says, okay, you're done. I'm like, but you barely started. But I realized what happened. I kept like like screaming, and I think she was like, you're messing up my business, you gotta go. But anyways, I'm using these decals, and make sure you cut them as close as you can before you take them out of the water, because after a while, if after taking them out of the water it gets kind of like sticky, you could rip them. I normally make my own decals out of a special paper, and I like those better because when you take them out, the paper is more it's thinner. This paper became more like a hard plastic, and when you cure it, I put the base coat first in order for it to adhere. And see, when you cure it, it wants to stick up in little corners and you have to hold it down. So, but not all decals I've come across are like this. And like I said, I prefer making my own. It's just that I sometimes have to put all the images on one paper, like one 8x10, so that I don't waste the rest. And not all the times I know what I want. So, but I have a lot of these that I've gotten from AliExpress, and just put them in water for a little bit, and then slide them off and get your little tweezers, and just use that to put it on. It's better to put a base coat on, because like if you just put it on something that's sticky and haven't cured, that's already cured, and it have that sticky layer, it's going to be hard to move around. Like with the flower, I kind of like, oh, did I like it here, did I like it there, and I moved it around a little bit. So that's what I did, and you can see what they look like. And then I will go ahead and put a top coat on, and then cure it. I was just showing you how they look right there, so you get an idea of when you cut them out how close they should be before you put them on. Because once you put them on and you realize, hey, you know, there's a lot of plastic that's still showing that you don't need, you kind of end up damaging the decal, because like I said, some are not as thick as these ones, and you end up ripping it or something. So make sure you do that before. And so so this is my Orly builder in a bottle. I use that for adhering my stones, and they stay longer on your feet. Of course, everything does, because they're not in water all the time. And I ended up using my top coat when I was done. Well, guys, I hope you enjoy this pedicure. Be safe out there, and, you know, try to respect the rules. If you can stay home, stay home. I'm home with my boys throughout the day. I do work from home. We have a wholesale grocery business, and my husband, currently, we still have a couple, we still have business, a little bit slower, of course, but thank God for that. And, you know, so, but anyways, for those that are not working, you know, I pray that you are blessed right now to get whatever income you need in order to survive these days and weeks that we are dealing with, and be able to pay your mortgage. So anyways, stick around for the next video, and don't forget to check on your neighbors, and, you know, help each other out. Don't think, well, I only have a pound of rice left, I can't give it. I've learned, you know, that's when you get the most, when you give when you don't have. So hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like, and comment if you like, but don't be rude, okay? It's not needed ever. So take care. Bye bye.